Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the 8 planners that are within my Etsy shop for 2024. These are 8 different layouts that you could use to help you to organize your life. Now, I love to talk about my Tom 90 planner because my Tom 90 planner is where I will select 4 different planner layouts and put them in one system so that it is a completely customized planner. So as you can see, it's blank right now because I haven't set it up for 2024. But this is going to be the cover that I'm going to use. As you can see, it just says the Tom 90 Planner, a new beginning, and I'm going to customize my entire life in that one book. But let me show you the 8 selections that you have. And we're gonna start off with my life planner. So the life planner is a weekly hourly planner, and this one has not changed from the previous year. The only thing that I did change was the cover. You do have a space for your goals, for future planning, for routines, and then it goes into your month. And within your month, you have your monthly overview, your monthly calendar, and then you have your week by the hour. It goes from 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. and you have Monday through Sunday. Now this is my favorite planner that I use as my catch-all planner because I love to time block my week. I love to set it up every single Sunday and make sure that I don't forget anything. I also have a brain dump sheet at the end of every single month, and then it goes into the next month. So this is the weekly hourly planner, and it is not going anywhere. I'm definitely gonna be using this one again as my catch-all for next year. The next planner that is in my system is the vertical planner. So if you've noticed, all of my covers look a little bit different because I did redesign all of the covers, but the inside of all of these planners are the same. For my vertical planner, I use this in order to help me to stay on top of my health and my personal life. So for my monthly overview, it is just a bunch of boxes where I can add in different events that are coming up in my personal life or things that I may need to plan out or do. Then we have my monthly calendar, and then we have 3 boxes. Now, I like to use these boxes in order to plan out when I am working out, what I have eaten, and other things that revolve around my home and my family. And so usually I am just keeping track of different things throughout these boxes, and they just really help me to stay on top of my health and my home life. So that's how I use this one, and that is how I am planning on using it for next year. At the end of the month, you do have the notes page, and then it goes into the very next month. So I do plan on using this one for my personal and my home life for next year as well. The next planner that I have within my system is my horizontal planner. Now my horizontal planner is the one that I use for my faith planning, and I am going to continue to use it for faith planning next year as well. Once again, you have the monthly overview with the boxes, and then you have your monthly calendar layout, and then it goes into the horizontal spread. So you do have Monday through Sunday, and then you also have an area for notes. I like to use this in order to map out my verse of the day. Usually I will write down a scripture every single day, and I will also add in insert sheets in order to do my Bible studies or different things like that. So that's how I use this one every single week. I am just writing out prayers and scriptures and my Bible study and sermon notes and things like that. And then at the end, you do have a notes page back here if you wanted to add additional notes. But this one has been working out really well for me as far as using it for my faith. It really does help me to stay on top of it because every single day it just reminds me to make sure that I am taking time out to write down scripture and memorize it. The next planner that I have here is my daily planner. Now my daily planner is one that I don't use every single day, but I will use it every now and then whenever I am having a super busy day or I just need to restructure my day. So my weekly hourly planner is where I will plan out my entire week, but sometimes my day will come up and I will just have so much going on that I basically need to replan the day, or I just may need to write it out in more detail. And so that is where I will pull out my daily planner. So my daily planner has the schedule from 6 a.m. until 3 a.m. the next day. Then you have a to-do section. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. And then you also have a bottom area here. Now, this is the only planner that does not have the monthly spread. There are no weeks. It is specifically for planning your day. And so I love to tell people, if you are just starting out with planning, this is the planner to actually get, because it helps you to kind of ease into the planning process without feeling so overwhelmed that you have to plan out your week and your meals and everything else. All you have to plan out is the day that you are currently in. And I usually will tell people to spend 15 minutes planning out your day just on this one sheet, and then over time you'll see your other planning needs. But this one has 75 sheets front and back, so it is 150 days that you can plan in this one book. And like I said, I don't use this one every single day, but when I need it, I need it. And so I will pull it out and use it as I need to. But this is another one that you can get in my Etsy shop. The next planner that I have over here is my monthly planner. My monthly planner is one that I will use for notes and just meetings. So I have it in my system where I will just kind of write out major meetings that are coming up for church or for my business, and I will write it on here. I will also add it to my calendar. And then if I am scripting out videos or scripting out notes or writing down notes from meetings, this is what I will use. You just have line pages. There are no days of the week, but you have about 4 or 5 line pages in here so that you can kind of keep up with your notes for the month, and then it goes into the very next month. Now, I love this particular planner because what used to happen is I used to keep my meeting notes in my brainstorming notebook, but they would get consumed with all of the random ideas that I have and a whole bunch of other reading material that I have. And so I would lose track of notes that I took from actual meetings, where I might have tasks that I have to do from that meeting. So I started to use this where I would write down the meeting on my monthly spread, and then that would let me know that the notes from that meeting is in this particular section. So this is a great way for me to stay on top of the different notes that I have coming up for every single month in every single meeting. And so that is how I am planning on using this one for next year. And of course, when we get into my December Vlogmas setups, I will definitely be sharing with you how I'm going to be setting up each one of these planners. But for now, I just wanted to share what they look like and what they're going to look like for 2024. The next planner over here is one you are very familiar with. It just has a fresh new cover, and this is my budget planner. My budget planner is one that I will use in order to help me with my budgeting, my savings, expense tracking, and anything else regarding my money. We also have goals and money routines. This one is a very detailed planner, but I absolutely love it because of all of the details, how it goes into your debt snowball, your debt tracking, and you have different ways that you can save in this particular planner. There are jars and there are also line savings. So I really, really love this planner, and so I did not make any changes for 2024. It's basically the exact same planner. I just changed the cover, and I'm going to be using this planner the same way that I have used it for the past 2 years, and that's going to be to stay on top of all things budgeting. And so these are the 6 planners that I have had in my system for the last year, and we are introducing 2 new planners to my shop. The very first one is my dashboard planner. I am super excited about this one because this one is a very simple weekly layout, and I have been using this one for work. So my dashboard planner is one that really helps me to stay on top of all of my work, specific projects, deadlines, things that I have to do regarding sponsorships and anything like that. So you have your monthly overview, and then we of course have the month on 2 pages, and then it goes into my weekly spread. So for my dashboard planner, I wanted to make this one as simple as I possibly could. So you have your top priorities for the week, any errands that you have to run, anything that you have to do, any calls referrals that you have to make. And then you have about 3 lines for each day of the week along with the notes section. And this is basically for your top priorities for every single day. And I love to use this one for work, as I said, and it has been working out really well for me to stay on top of the random things that I have to do. Now, this is the first time I have separated my social media planner from my work planner, but it has been working out really well for me because I realized that when it was all in one planner, I was super focused on social media and not anything else that I had to do for work. And so now that I have separated the two and I have a specific work planner, I do find myself paying attention to my work deadlines and projects even more. So this is a brand new one to my shop, but I am in love with this planner already. I have been using it for the past couple of weeks and it has been a game changer to my setup. So this is the dashboard planner and it is brand new to the shop and it is now available in my Etsy shop. And the last planner that's also a brand new planner coming to the shop is my teacher planner. So my teacher planner is the one that I'm going to be using for social media. And I love this planner because it really helps me to separate the different areas of social media, the different platforms that I need to post on. And so you do have your monthly overview, you have the month on 2 pages, but this is the spread that I love. And you have Monday through Sunday and you have a section for notes, but I love this because I can actually go across and plan for each platform. So it can be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, do Pinterest and Facebook and things I need to do for my membership group. So I really love this spread because each particular box can be dedicated to something that I need to post or repost, or if I have filmed it, I am able to just check it off and really keep up with everything here. So that is how I'm using this planner as my social media planner, and I am really been loving it so far because, like I said, keeping my social media separate from my work planner has been very helpful to make sure that I'm actually consistent with staying on top of my work and consistent with posting on social media. At the end of the month, you still have your notes page and then it goes into the monthly overview page and starts over with the very next month. So this is a brand new one to my shop, but I really am loving it so far. And I will definitely be sharing future videos on how I'm going to be using each one of these planners. So just to recap, we have the teacher planner, the dashboard planner, the budget planner, the monthly planner, the daily planner, horizontal, vertical, and life. So these are the 8 planners that I have within my shop. And so for my setup, I do have 7 of them within my Tom 90 planner. The daily planner is the only one that is not in this setup because I usually kind of keep it separate since I don't use it all the time. But all of the other planners are within my Tom 90 planner, and I just carry this one book around with me to help me to organize my entire life. When we get to Vlogmas, I am going to be sharing with you how I set up all of these planners within my Tom 90 planner, and then we're going to be setting up each one of them and getting ready for 2024. Now, I do realize that most people do not need 8 planners within their system. That is why the Tom 90 planner is set up for a 4 planner setup, which means that you can get the Tom 90 planner as 3 months of 4 planners, 6 months of 4 planners, or 12 months of 4 planners. And so that way you can completely customize the 4 planners that you like. You could pick the dashboard, the hourly, the budget, and the vertical, or you could switch it up and say you want the monthly, the horizontal, and the budget planner. You can basically customize it however you would like by adding in your selection when you are checking out. And when you're checking out on my Etsy shop, there is going to be a section where you are able to basically personalize the different planners that you want within your setup. But then of course, if you don't want to get the Tom 90 planner, you could also purchase any one of these planners on their own. They do come as a 12-month undated planner by themselves if you just wanted to purchase that particular planner. So guys, I hope that this video has helped you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. This is my favorite time of the year when we start talking about setting up for a brand new year. So I can't wait to hear from you. And until then, Keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.